is a Deku one. What if Deku? Well, what if Deku turned into, well, was experimented on, and was Tekkadan, was the Wii, why is it Tekkadan? If you haven't watched Iron Blooded Orphan, it's on Netflix. It's a good watch, not lying. But as he gets up, a guy, his mom, he was kidnapped, and the guy says he found these 4 old things. He put him into his hands, back, and feet. It's called the Levea Venata. He has the Levea Venata on his back and 2 on his arms. The guy also put it in his hand, got ripped off during this, and he was replaced with a robo hand, and his eye fell out, so he was given a black eye patch, and that's when he went home. He escaped, and he found a cave. It says, "Beware of Tekkadan." As Stacy Morgan, he finds these 3 things: the Tekkadan ship, the giant red and black one. Yeah. Most people forgot the colonies on Mars, Gallahorn. That was all thousands of years ago. As he says, when he pressed something, it popped up and says, "Hello, person. Are you part of Gallahorn?" The 2 people say, "No." Good. If you are, get out. But this is a Tekkadan. We leave all of our Tekkadan stuff to you to say. As he says, "My name is Makad Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon. Orca. My name is Orca Crescent Moon." Stace, because this is also a time travel say. Moon is the main character's name. In Japanese, it means moon. I forgot what his name was, but it doesn't really matter. They say Orca Moon. That means you're a descendant of me and Crescent. Yeah, and my last name is Article. Huh. Crescent Moon Article. Okay. You're Tekkadan's new leader. Find a group of friends. Become Tekkadan. A strong freedom force group. The government has been hiding. Okay. But, can I ask you something? He says, "Do you still have pomegranate seeds?" Crescent Moon says, "Yeah." Then they see him grab one out, and this, how? As they say, "You're just like Crescent Moon." Yes, but okay. He says, "Orca, right?" He says, "Yeah. Could we use this to meet each other?" As they say, "Suppose, but..." Okay, 6 years go by. Izuku has been training with the Levea Venata, and he has made a few customizations for him for Barbatos, where because he has the Leva Vignata on his arms, on his arms and his feet. He put those there, but he also added another thing, 2 grappling hooks, and that could shrink down into, let's say, I don't know, maybe into a watch. Yeah. But the watch, he only can use the grappling hook in the first part of one of his modifications called Levad. Because it was made for this, it wraps around his hand, and it forms I'm guessing the club, the gauntlet. I don't know, but okay. He says he throws it because he's 10 now. His mom has died, by the way. As he goes into count, he has in 3 years. Every 3 years, they take in new students. In 3 years, it will be time for him to go there. Then he says, he buys 2 new clothes, some pants and a t-shirt, and he puts his Tekkadan jacket over it. Yes, I'm bringing all in with Tekkadan. So he gets up and he says, as he gets himself into school, and he says, "Hello, my name is Izuku Midoriya. I'm quirkless." As they start throwing stuff at him, Izuku says, "That's enough." When they hear, let me show. As they see the watch start going over his hand, and he says, "It's the club." As he says, "Who's the strongest here?" Bakugo says, "I am." As then he walks up, grabs the club, and just hits him in the head. Says, "No, I am." "What? You quirkless reject?" "I found something long ago. They say humans never actually had quirks. It was an experiment when it gone wrong by the government." And you hear this? "You guys are just halflings, not even humans." And he says this. "What do you mean?" "Yeah. I'm Tekkadan's leader. The first member of the new Tekkadan. Stacy. I'm Moon Orca. But just call me Deku. It means hopeful in ancient language. Also, in our language today, it means useless." "Oh, wait. No, not Deku. Orca. But I'm going to call him Deku because he says, "What is that on your back?" "Leva Vignata. I was experimenting as a kid. Right, twisted serial killer. And his father is a twisted scientist. But in return, I became Tekkadan's first, the leader of Tekkadan. I bet I wouldn't have found it." they see him grab a blade. They see him throw the club, and they see the club fly back to him. And 3 years go by. Deku says, Bakugo, how about you join Tekiden? What? My second command. Ooh, that's so nice. You get boss almost everyone around. And we make it like an orphanage. Why? Watch. Think about it. We give them a place to stay, food to eat, and they give us hard work, labor, and stuff to do. And he says, yeah. Yeah. They find an old orphanage where they're beating up kids. Then they walk in and say, you've been displaced from your jobs. They say, finally, we got the kids now. They see them say, but first off, they see him say, Izuku says, I'm going to go get the ship. As they see him go get a ship, they see him fly it down, and they see Bakugo has thrown down something, a shed. He launches in. The kids say, what are you doing? As then they hear, take this. They see food, bread, and they hear, the better you eat, the more you get. The better you do, the more you get. As they say, who are you? We are Tekiden. They start sprucing up the place. And then they hear, we are Tekiden. As a guy walks in saying, I lost something. A friend, you could say. I need you to bring me to, let's say, Alaska. He says, I think we could be there in like 4 days tops. Because we're a half tank. I'll pay you generously as he throws down a fat stack of $10 billion. But as he says, ready up! As they open it, and then they hear, Russian, come on. Okay, back you go. Got the kids here? Yeah. And he has 3 other people on the ship. Tenya Ida. He has joined him, and they say, okay, Momo Yaozu. And a girl I made up. She's a descendant of a girl known as Lavala. And yes, that's the ship. And her name is Anko. And Oraka, the sister. Her walk is called Everfloat. She can increase the gravity of stuff, like make it go high or gravity lifting up. 3, 2, 1, sir. Opening hatches. Boom. Now increase steady gravity. Back to minimum. Stay here. Okay, sir. As a villain in a mech suit says, I will take that ship down and scour and rape the girls inside if there are any. He says, can I deploy? As they say, yeah. They see the chair. The guy sees the chair just drop down. And then they see him get up and get out and says, open gate. He sees the chair fly back up. Says, kids, how about I sit in there? No, Ida says. Calling Zadua. Zadua. Activate Zadua. As then they hear, is bang, rang, rang, rang from Tekka. From Tekkaden. Stay here. Hey guys. Hey. We're on one of our first missions out of town. They say, okay. Who are these? Us. Sorry, us from way back when. This is the original Tekkaden. Don't use this. In our time, we are still alive. Yes. But in our time, you guys died. Yeah. But how? We think somebody sabotaged you and killed you. And Levea! Then Yada! Real of the Wasp. She says, boo! Boo! And she says, dropping field! Deploying ship! As Tekkaden was deployed. He starts going. He says Tekkaden act deploying. Boop, 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 as she shoots the mech villain. And I'm ending it here. Bye.